believe it. Elisha actually raised somebody while he was dead.
Yes, yes.
Somebody's bones. He fell in. Some guy fell in the pit where Elisha's bones were lying there, and the guy came back to life just by touching Elisha's bones. So Elisha, I'm not saying Elisha raises with the power of the Ruach, but two people are. So before Yeshua came, how many people were raised then? 4. Okay, and then when Yeshua came, he raised who? He raised Jairus' daughter. He raised the woman, the woman of Nain, when her son.
Bring her son, yeah.
The woman of Nain, and then Lazarus. That's it. There's only 3 recordings of Yeshua raising people from the dead. So that makes a total of what? 7, as we said. The reason being because everything that is done in Scripture is done to show a perfect type. And the seventh day is when Yeshua is to raise all the dead. And that's why there's no more than 7 recorded resurrections. Because after that, when Yeshua died himself.
Totally. So Yahushua was the 8th, yeah?
Yeshua was the 8th. Plus, Yeshua wasn't the only one who came forward that day, was it? If we go over to Matthew...
Many righteous man with that.
Matthew 5, I think it's 27. Matthew 27, I think it's 52. Yeshua was not the only one who came forth that day. Showing that at the end of this, the perfect number 7 resurrections, then you'll have the major harvest of souls coming in. Yeah, Matthew 27.
52, yeah, and the tombs were opened, and many bodies of the set apart ones who had fallen asleep were raised.
27:52. Matthew 27:52.
Let me read it again. So
yeah, it's
Matthew 27:52.
Yeah, there. It's 960. 960. Just
let me know when you're ready.
27:52. You there, Monica? Sister Monica? Yep. Go ahead, Brother Nathan.
And the tombs were opened, and many bodies of the set-apart ones who had fallen asleep were raised.
Read 53 as well.
And coming out of the tombs after his resurrection, they went into the set-apart city and appeared to many.
Yeah, wow, that's amazing. So, Yeshua is called the what? The firstborn from the dead, isn't it? Firstborn from the dead. So, and he was the 8th recorded person to rise, and that brought forth for what? A multitude. That brought forth a multitude of the dead. And the same way being that when, and this was prophesied in Scripture long time ago. If you go over to Yeshayahu, Yeshayahu 26. I think it's 26. Yeshayahu 26. This was Yeshua speaking in the Spirit, yeah? And it says here, verse 19, it says, "Let your dead live, and my dead body." If somebody's got a King James version, I'd like you to read it. Has anyone got a King James? Can you read it from the King James? I'll read it from the King James. Because the King James gives it more beautifully.
Yeshua, what, sir?
26. Because sometimes these new translations, they twist it. Look what it says. Look what it.
26.
I'll read it. 19. Look what it says in the King James. It says, "Thy dead men thy dead men shall live, together with my dead body shall they arise. So Yeshua, when he came forth, there was a multitude of dead who actually came, who resurrected with him. So, you know, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. So the last